Hello everyone, welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If this is your first time here, we are doing a twin flame reading, but the way I do my twin flame readings are a little bit different to most tarot readers because I pull on the collective, well I pull for the collective I should say, and I pull on specific types of star sign. So if you think you have a Capricorn twin flame connection, your other part being the Capricorn, this is the read for you. If you think your twin flame is a different star sign, go and check out one of my different star sign ones from this round of reads. They are all the latest videos. You'll find them in all the various different playlists and all that good wholesome stuff. Now, we're putting on the moon. That's what came out for Capricorn runners in my all signs overview. I done basically every new moon, full moon, I do an overview to see what's going on with whatever I'm doing the read about. So basically it's like the main energy of that particular angle. Capricorn runners had the moon, which means well, they could be going down a path they haven't trodden before or is unknown to them. It could be they're heading back towards you, or it could be they're heading further away from you. It could be that there are secrets being kept, things kept in the dark from you, maybe how they're feeling and thinking and things. So yeah, shall we? And it could also be a revealing of a secret. So let's have a look. The overall energy of my overview was Manas, which is a rune, and basically Manas means man. It means the self, becoming self-conscious, self-aware, self-reliant, and things like that. And basically they're pulling themselves together. I suppose you could call it an certain aspects of the Emperor card is mixed in with that rune. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps your person is working from a different aspect of their birth chart. Perhaps you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. There will be a link in the description. And see what else resonates with you within that video and watch that as well. All because you are a certain star sign doesn't mean you act like it. Okay, and definitely doesn't mean that's what energies are affecting you at the time. So let's have a little look-see. To go with our moon, we have got the High Priestess. Secrets being kept and secrets being revealed. And there is our moon in the background, look. Okay, so, and we have got the Four of Pentacles as well. The Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding on, hanging on to something, possibly past its best. Maybe they're holding on to another relationship they believe is their right relationship, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's a karmic relationship. Maybe they haven't learned a lesson from that particular one before they come and find you. Or it could be some sort of settlement after something big happening in their life. Okay, that's another thing the Four of Pentacles can be. So if they've just recently moved house, changed job, changed relationships, had some sort of family dynamic change, something like that, pet might have died, all that sort of stuff. And it's like, obviously when these things happen in the offset, it is a case of everything's a bit up in the air, you're all over the place, but eventually things come back to normality, and that's what the Four of Pentacles is saying. That's the settlement. Okay, so the way we are doing the energies is, this is how your Capricorn is thinking, this is how your Capricorn feels about you, thinking about you, feels about you. This is what they would like to do, the actions they would like to take if they had the perfect world, if they had the courage, if they had whatever. And that is the actions they are most likely to take, what the universe can currently see and predict. Bearing in mind, we all have free will and we can all get in the way of this. And for instance, your Capricorn may come running to you and knock on your door tomorrow and tell you what a big mistake it was to run from you, and they've realised that you are the person they meant to spend the rest of their life with, and you so pissed off with waiting for them, you just turn around, laugh in their face and shut the door in their face. Now that's not what the universe was expecting you to do, but that is what you've done. So free will gets in the way. Just there is going to be advice to you. It comes from the bottom of the deck. It's like what you don't see coming card. Okay, so Ace of Wands, this is what they're thinking. They're thinking of something passionate, something beginning. Okay, now a lot of people, especially in the love reads, jump onto, they want a passionate beginning with you, they want to be hopping in the bed, and yes, there is a certain element of that, but there is also an element of, well, this could be any sort of passionate beginning. This could be they've taken up a new hobby, maybe they've started croquet or knitting or weaving rugs, who knows. But it could be anything like that. It's a new passion, something new has popped into their life and they're very passionate about it, and or in this particular case popped into their way of thinking, and they're very passionate about what this new idea they're having. Well, this new idea is about you, because this read is about you, so maybe they're, I don't know, fantasizing about you in a different way. Maybe they're thinking about doing different things with you. Maybe that could be, in the past, it's only been a lustful feeling they've ever had for you, and now there's this like loving, passionate feeling falling in, which is like making them feel like just cuddling up on the sofa with you would be the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, so we had a Page of Swords dropping out with this thinking. We had an Eight of Wands, and we got an Ace of Swords as well. Okay, so I'm going to deal with the Ace of Swords first. The Ace of Swords is telling us that this is an awakening type of thought. They've had some sort of thought about you, which has suddenly made them see the light, dispersed the moon, if you will. The moon has set, and they are now looking at things in the cold light of day. It's an interesting terminology, isn't it? The cold light of day. Well, daylight is normally warm, but anyway, let's stop talking about terminologies and things. It's probably a term what wasn't actually cold originally. It might have been something else, and it's been misheard and then stuck. Anyway, so they've had this like epiphany, this wake up call, this and this truthful feeling, this truthful thought has intruded into their head, and they're thinking, yeah, I could pursue this. We could make something of it. And as I said, it might be something like turning from lustful feelings they've had to you or for you to the more plutonic cuddling up on the sofa watching telly, getting home from work and having their dinner cooked and sitting down at a table and eating a meal with you, something like that, or vice versa, maybe getting your dinner ready for when you get home from work. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe they've only ever seen you as a friend up until this point, and now all of a sudden you're setting fire to their loins every time they think about you. But with the Page of Swords, this thinking is kind of driving to the fact that I don't know. That's another aspect of the moon, the unknown path. I don't know what's going on with you, the collective. I don't know what's happening. I need to find out. I need to look into things. Okay, I'll need to have a little peruse of their social medias and see if there's anything what indicates if you're with someone, if you've settled down, how your life is going. Are you happy in your life? This, that, and the other. And the Eight of Wands is kind of like a movement, a sort of a step forward suddenly out of nowhere. Okay, so for the bulk of you, that is what this is. For a couple of you, this is actually like a step away. This new beginning, this truthful thought they've had is all coming onto the other side of the twin flame, where they're still sort of kind of running and moving away and not being pulled back to you as yet. Crossing this is the Page of Swords. No, that's there. It's the Page of Wands. I'm going to say these thoughts and feelings they're having are new. Okay, they've never had these thoughts about you before. I say feelings, that's down here, but they've never had these thoughts about you before. These are all kind of new, kind of fresh, kind of young, because we've got two page energies coming out for these. It's kind of exciting. It's what's probably putting out the passion. But when they are thinking about it, they feel that this is right. This is how it's meant to be. The Page of Wands also saying that they're thinking, whatever opportunity comes my way towards you, the collective, I'm going to jump on it. Okay, I'm going to jump on it and ride the wake of it and see where it goes, and not really worry about where it might go. Okay, for instance, like I said when we were talking about the whole free will situation there, they might decide that they're just going to come to your door, knock on your door, yeah, and see how you are. catch up with you, see if there is a chance, and you might slam the door in their face. They weren't thinking about you slamming the door in their face, but they also weren't thinking about jumping into bed and making babies. They were just thinking, I'm going to do it. Okay, if I don't do it, I will never know. And so that's kind of like where their thinking is taking them at the moment. It is, they do worry a little bit about what might happen, but it's just a little. That's a little Nine of Swords energy, and they are having a few naughty thoughts about you as well. Okay, what else have we got down there? Because they have actually been missing you, and on at least the energetic level. Okay, so what they are feeling, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is more for the few of you where this is separating further. Okay, this is they're feeling that they know that they have to change something. They know they have to cut something out. For some of you, the few of you, that is you. They have to cut you out. They have to stop thinking about you. They have to stop feeling this way about you because they don't yet understand that you are actually destined to be together. But for the rest of you, they're the ones who have woken up to that fact. They are realizing that, well, I can't actually move forward yet. I want to. I'm thinking about moving forward. My ideas are propelling me that way. My ideas are propelling me to coming home from work and finding you there and giving you a kiss and a cuddle and making dinner with you, then settling down and watching some movie on telly or some new series which has come out, and like running their hands through your hair and all that malarkey. But there's something stopping it. Okay, and they know that they have to cut that out, but they either don't know how to cut it out, or they're thinking about the best way to cut it out, something like that. She's there, she's poised, she's got her hands on the sword, she knows she has to cut something out. She ain't taking action with that sword. Okay, she's just sitting there holding it, thinking, contemplating, and that's how they are feeling. I feel I need to cut something out. Okay, why do they feel that they need to cut something out? Because they realise their 10 of Cups, their happy ever after, that relationship I was talking about, coming home, giving you a kiss, getting dinner ready with you, settling down, watching something on the telly, cuddled up, mutual hair fondling, mutual tickling and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, the 10 of Cups is with their Empress, you, the divine feminine. Okay, they're generally the divine masculine in all this situation, but in this particular case, you will be the divine feminine, and that's what they're saying. I need to cut something out to bring my 10 of Cups and my Empress into my life. Crossing this is the 2 of Swords. Well, this is why they haven't yet, because it's a difficult decision for them. They have to reconcile something first, either reconcile something within their own life, within their own way of thinking, or actually physically cut something out of their life. Maybe they're addicted to something. We did have that devil card when I was flicking through the crossing cards down there. That could be an addiction. Maybe they're thinking, well, you will never touch me with a 10-foot barge pole until I'm clean. I have to make myself clean. Okay, but it's some sort of difficult decision they have, and it's not just one. There's lots of multiple things they have to cut out of their life before they feel that they are ready to come towards you. One of which is the Queen of Wands. They have to be open and honest to you. They have to show you the side they don't show very many other people. We got the 3 of Pentacles. This is a foundation they've already started with someone else. It's probably whoever they ran to when they run from you, if they run from you, obviously. And this is also, again, I said this, a lot of this energy is for those of you who haven't got a runner coming into you just yet. They're going to be coming in a little later. They're thinking they have to cut you out. This is you showing up again. This is you showing up in what they have to cut out, and the feelings and thinkings of what you make them feel when they think about you is what they have to cut out. And the last card there, I shouldn't really do it, but it's a lot of them are sort of saying the future they want. They have to try to cut that out of their life. I've made my bed. I'm now going to sleep in it. I've made my choice. I've made my decision. It's no use wondering and pondering what could have been. Okay. And so let's see what actions they are wanting to take. because this is, again, big difference to what actions they will actually take. Oh, it's a Page of Wands again. Okay, so the actions they're wanting to take is like over here where their thinking is. You could look at this as 5D and that is 3D. Okay, what energetically is going on and what is physically going on in the 3D world. So the Page of Wands again is kind of saying that they want to grab the opportunity, the first opportunity they get. So if they see you in a shopping centre, a mall, whatever you want to call it, strip shops, whatever, yeah, they're going to take that opportunity. They're going to come over. They're going to talk to you. They're going to see if they can break the ice. That's how that's what they're wanting to do. The energies they want to do. That's like our nine of Wands there, coming out in a major arcana. They want to charge in. They want to come charging forward and be part of your life. Come barreling into your life with a chariot, whisk you away in their chariot and make something happen. Okay. And there's our Five of Cups. We also saw that in the crossings over there. The Five of Cups is telling us that, well, they're fed up. They want to, they miss you and they want to make it happen. And in a lot of depictions of the Five of Cups, you have 3 cups knocked over and 2 cups still standing. Now, yes, the 3 cups knocked over is you, the loss. Okay, normally it's meant to be like a loss of a taste of something. For instance, if you used to drink a lot of alcohol, you're not finding it as nice as it used to be. It's not hitting the same sort of spots as it used to be. Maybe you just got used to it. Maybe it's that devil if they're addicted to something like alcohol, smoking, something harder, gambling, whatever, sex maybe. That it's the loss. They feel that loss, but they also feel the draw, the 2 cups still standing, that energetic pull towards the twin flame or deep soulmate. Crossing this is a 7 of Swords. Okay, it's a change. It's a change within them. It's a change of thinking. Okay, it's a change of tactics, if you will. Okay, maybe their tactics have always been rush in, get what you want, and rush out. A bit like a Knight of Wands. So we've gone back to the beginning of the Wands series here, and gone, well, okay, I'm going to go back to Page of Wands and not necessarily rush in and get what I want, but I'm just going to open an opportunity and see where it takes me. Crossing that would be the 4 of Wands, which is a commitment. This is probably where they're changing their tactics to. I'm going to more of commit to something, start from the beginning and commit to it and see where it goes. The Page of Wands. It's kind of like a beginning card. It's the beginning of the court sequence. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles coming out. It's going to take some planning and some action, or some planning before I can take action. I have to get things on the roll first. Okay, then we got the Page of Cups on top of our Knight of Wands. This is what they're planning and acting on. This is what they're wanting to start from on a new relationship. Okay, it does mean many things, but one thing the Page of Wands does mean, I'll give you a 5th one as well, why not, because I normally go 5 down, is the Hanged Man. That's the 7 of Swords again. Okay, looking at things from a different perspective, changing the tactics of the situation. And why not give you a 6th. The 6th is the Hierophant, and that's going back to the commitment that we're starting to literally run through the cycle again, but in a different way. Yes, remember, 7 of Swords, changing the tactics. 4 of Wands, committing to it. Hanged Man there, looking at things in a different perspective, doing things in a different way, changing the tactics, and then a commitment card on top of that again. Okay, so that's what they would like to do. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking they will do. They're thinking that they will find you at some point, come rushing in and make everything right. Like a moth drawn to the flame with that 2 of Cups there. They're being drawn towards you. They're wanting to pursue. They're wanting to take an opportunity to see where it might go. Okay, so let's see what... this is where it goes bad, isn't it? Let's see what they're going to do in the 3D. No, it's not all bad. The 10 of Cups. I say it's not all bad because this could be their current relationship they're in. And remember, a relationship doesn't always necessarily have to mean with a lover. Okay, this could be a family dynamic, a family relationship. Maybe they're attached somehow to a family member. So that is the card what flipped out in the deck as I was shuffling the page, the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is generally like having a great relationship though, and this is what they are wanting to do, or what they will do. They're going to pursue the great relationship, what they think is going to emotionally fulfill them. Okay, but the Knight of Wands there is the Knight of Pentacles there. Yes, they want passion. They're still looking to get what they want out of the situation, because I did call it the Knight of Wands, but it's not so much the player energy. It's charging in for what they want though. But they know that they have to plan. Okay, they know that they can't just turn up at your door and maybe pick up where they left off. They know that they have to set things into motion. And so that's what they're doing to get their Ten of Cups. They know that they have to make sure that somehow they will turn up in the same shopping precinct as you. And this is where this is coming in. This checking your social medias, seeing your habits, finding out what you do, where you go. It's very possible that every other week you post something from the local bowling alley because you're on part of a bowling team. Okay, so it's like looking for that. And so this is the planning, this is the prepping, this is my prepper night. This is making sure that everything is in place for when you need it. Okay, because that's what prepping is about. Okay, making sure you have everything for when you need it. Not necessarily because you think you're going to need it, and not necessarily because you will need it, but when you might need it. It's a little bit like car insurance. You don't insure your car because you know you're going to have a crash. You insure your car just in case you do have a crash. So the Four of Wands is telling us they could hold back a little bit. They could sort of not. This is saying they're going to be going quite slow anyway, because they're going to be putting plans into action and placing things in front of themselves and prepping themselves to make sure that everything goes their way. When their way again, it's that Knight of Wands, I called it before, the Knight of Pentacles, their way. Make sure things go the way they want it to go before things happen. And so this might take a little while, and this might look like they're doing nothing. With the Four of Swords, it's a card of, it's not stagnation because you're healing during the Four of Swords, but it is a card of inaction. It's a card of not looking like much is happening. This would be like when you've finally eaten that last tub of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream and you've decided, that's it, I'm not dealing with it anymore, it's over. Oh, that's it, I'm going for it, because I will never know until I go. Either way round, it's the healing energy. The thing what looked like it was stalling, was the fact that they're sitting at home eating lots of ice cream, moaning, crying, and sulking about it. But in all that time, they're healing from it and they're working out what they want to do in the future. The Ten of Pentacles is a very nice card to come out here as well. So this is what they want. They don't just want a nice, happy relationship with you. They want the whole package. They want the Ten of Pentacles. They want yours and their love to go on to their children's relationships and their children's relationships. I say that because I'm generally dealing with a relationship read here. If I was dealing with some sort of financial read, I'd be saying that they want the money you two are making from a business you set up together to go on to support your family further down the line. That's what that card means. It's an abundance of wealth. And in this particular case, this is an abundance of love, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of joy. So much so that people look at you two when you turn up at a party and they are sick when you leave, because they know that when you're in the car going home, you're not arguing, you're just talking nicely, and then they know when you get home, you're going to do the things that couples do when they're in good moods with each other. Not like some people who have just argued in the car because he thinks she was flirting too much, or she thinks he was being too playful with someone else, and then go and lay in bed together with their backs facing each other, etc. Right, okay, so the Five of Pentacles, advice to you, Five of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just going to clear my throat for a second, excuse me. The joys of my own devil card there. I smoke, so when I talk a lot, I get phlegmy up, and so that's disgusting. Let's not talk about it. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. Now this could be advice to you, sort of suggesting you're already halfway towards the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it doesn't normally mean that, and I don't normally feel that, but that's what I did feel when I first flicked that over. Okay, normally it means that financial hardships, being left out in the cold in a relationship sense. So advice to you is perhaps you have been left out in the cold, and this is the way to unlock your door. Okay, bearing in mind that you normally put yourself out in the cold, you don't normally get pushed out in the cold by someone else. It's normally a free will choice of your own. So yeah, that's kind of what we're getting off that. But so it's also sort of saying you're halfway there. Although you have been pushed out of a situation and left out, excluded, however it may be, you're just carrying on building what you want. Okay, and you're sort of, you've accepted the fact that, well, they're working on the other half of this Ten of Pentacles, what they want. Okay, so we got Knight of Cups, we have got the Ace of Pentacles coming out with this as well, and we got the Emperor, the divine coupling to the Empress down there. So basically this is telling us that somehow you feel excluded, left out in the cold. Maybe possibly you feel like you are in some sort of financial hardship and you haven't got the finances to actually pursue a relationship with the person you would want to be with. Perhaps they live on the other side of the world. Our Chariot card over there would indicate some form of travel. You know, they would dearly love to come flying over from Australia to see you or something like that. Okay, so financially, you might not be in the place to start, okay, this relationship with the Emperor, the divine masculine, or you just sort of kind of feel like you've been pushed out of their life. You have no idea, again, that moon energy, you have no idea what's going on in their life, just as much as they have no idea what's going on in your life. But there's this energy of wanting to start, and you know it all starts small. You know you already know and accept the fact that it's not just going to be picked up from wherever it is left off, if it was left off. For some of you, you have never met this person, and it is literally a chance encounter you had in the same vicinity, and the souls connected and not physically connected in any way, shape or form in the 3D world. But there is this wanting to start something, wanting to make a solid foundation to start something great with, leading to that Ten of Pentacles, having it all. Okay, and this is the future you're looking at, the Knight of Cups, and it's not just the future you're looking at, it's the future you're driving towards. Okay, because it is a card of action, it's a card of movement, and it is with the Emperor, the divine masculine, the other half of the twin flame, the yin to your yang, if you will. Okay, crossing this is the Four of Wands, and underneath that was the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it is a commitment to getting the other 5 Pentacles, and I feel in this particular case it's getting their 5 Pentacles. But I do feel an element of the Knight of Pentacles with that Knight of Cups, just as I felt an element of Knight of Wands with that Knight of Pentacles. It's a case of you're wanting love, you're wanting future, you're wanting all the making fun of under the covers part of it, but you're also wanting all the cuddling up on the sofa beforehand, and you're also wanting the flirty little text messaging while you're at work on break and stuff like that. And you're committed. You no matter what you tell yourself, no matter how you feel, yeah, deep down, if you take a moment to meditate, yeah, and ask yourself the question, how do I really feel about my Capricorn runner? Yeah, that's the card what's going to suddenly spring up as an answer. You're committed to them. I was going to say her, for some of you it's a her, but that could be just me projecting. Not that I have a Capricorn runner, but I would be going for her. Okay, so you're committed to them. You, no matter what you really think or feel, deep down inside, you know that, yeah, you're holding out for them. You're not pursuing any other sort of serious relationship because they may come and try to make something work with you. Okay, so that's the advice to you, is to pursue the future. you see yourself having, okay, and start it and commit to it. Because the other way around this might pan out is maybe your Capricorn is not your twin flame. Maybe your Capricorn is a karmic you had to learn from, and the universe is telling you, if you want to get into a warm relationship, yeah, start one, chase it, and it may just actually develop into the one you want. With the Emperor there, take control of it is another way of looking at that, and commit to it. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it didn't, don't worry too much. Either way round, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You don't have to have the notifications on, but it is handy because then you get notified when I do reads. But just show me the love. Hit subscribe. Have the notification on. I know that I do actually have a few viewers who do that because I actually know them. And so, yeah, they're just supporting the channel by having the subscription there. You can also support the channel by giving this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. For you naysayers and party poopers out there, you can give it a thumbs down if you want. The results of that will be I will not drift into your For You feeds anywhere, be it mainly on YouTube, but it'll probably filter through most of your social media apps. Anything I do as a Timsy Naked Tarot will not filter into those For You channels. But as for the algorithm on YouTube, well, you interacted with it, which meant you had enough passion to do that, which means, yeah, okay, we will promote it a bit more. It's creating controversy. It's creating two sides of an argument. Someone don't like it, someone does like it. So it still helps me, even if you hit a thumbs down. So don't think that has a negative effect on my channel, apart from the fact that you don't see him anymore in your feeds. If you want to leave a comment about absolutely anything, feel free. I do try to get back to the comments as quick as I can. I do have a full-time job, which sometimes makes it a bit hard for me. It also makes it a bit hard for me to fit all these in the allotted time I allow myself to do them in. That and the fact that I'm, what's the best word? Lazy? So, yeah. I don't know why I'm rambling. You all want to get on with your day. I'll let you go. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next time you are on one of my videos with me, you be good out there.